G'day viewers, just going to have a quick look at the Loco Bundle. I was planning on streaming tonight, but I've got a bit of a headache, so I'm not going to, but I want to show you what's in the bundle. So let's start with Cajon Pass, because we've got them for sure. We get a new engine, the BNSF SD70 ACE. Oh wait, you say, it's not new. Yeah, you're right, it's not new. It's a reskin and it's had some lights moved. It's the Sherman Hill SD70 ACE, slightly adapted for BNSF. We can have a look at the changes. You do get 3 scenarios though, and that's what these packs are all about. They're about gameplay. So if you're watching one of these folks that goes, oh no, we're making us pay for the same locomotives all over again. Well, if you're watching one of those people, well, remember, it's about gameplay. It's not actually about the locomotives. I mean, yeah, look, they're cool and all, but it's about gameplay. Anyway, what do you want for $10? So we've got Manifest Madness, which is join a heavy manifest train that heads down Cajon Pass into San Bernardino. Trucking along, operate a unit train of TOFC north out of San Bernardino over Cajon Pass. And Twilight Train, enjoy the Sunset Desert while descending into San Bernardino with a train originating out of Victorville. Now, I don't think there's any services for the SD70 ACE specifically. I think it runs on any of the services, so you can just choose it and run it. I have seen it in combination with the other locomotives that are already there, so a bit different. But I just want to pop in here. Let's have a quick look at the differences. Not actually going to play this one because, yeah, headache. But just to give you an idea of the differences, if this thing will ever let me move this thing. We've distributed power in the formation. Ensure banking com is activated. Well, it's not really distributed power, but yeah, okay, I know what you mean. All right, we're not even going to go inside the thing. Why can't I go up in the air? Oh, I'm walking. Well, that would be why. That would definitely be why. There's something about to run over me, isn't it? No, it's over there. It's all right. Anyway, the headlights are in a different spot. In the Sherman Hill one, they're up there. And I think there's a little reflective stripe down there is different. And there are some differences in the venting along the sides. So they have made a few changes to the locomotive. Not massively significant ones, but, you know. You've got about an extra 3.5 hours of gameplay now on Cajon Pass. So if you've got them, use them. Alrighty, let's go over to Castle Wurzburg now, because on Castle Wurzburg we get a couple of new liveries and some scenarios. So in our scenarios we get, not that one, this one, going green. So we get the ICE1 with a green stripe. And drive down to Wurzburg for a special presentation of the ICEB 401 in a special livery. And Pride Parade. It's the day of CSD in Castle. Take the Pride Stripe BR 403 to run a busy passenger service for the event. So we're just going to jump in here and have a look at the trains. Inside the trains is the same as usual, so I won't bother going in there, but let's just have a look what they look like on the outside. And then we'll jump over to Southeastern and we'll have a look at the 37. So here we are with the Pride train, and we've also got an ICE3 in green over there. Don't see an ICE1 hanging around anywhere, but if one pops up, we'll get to have a bit of a look at it. But anyway, let's wander over. So it does have the railbow livery running down the train. Clearly driving along a rainbow makes it faster, obviously. What's that there? Border Restaurant. That's where you get your bucket of gold, the end of the rainbow. This is the end of the rainbow up here. But is it really the end of the rainbow? No, because the rainbow just goes around the other side. That was a pretty crappy joke, wasn't it? Anyway, let's go off to Southeastern now and have a look over there. So this is just a cool new addition to Castle Wurzburg. and you will now get to see some ICE3 and ICE1 services that look different to the other ones. And you get a couple of scenarios. Now, there is going to be a third scenario coming for Castle Wurzburg, I believe. One of them, was it Castle Wurzburg or was it Southeastern High Speed that's missing one? One of them's missing one and you're getting one later. Whichever one it is. I can't remember. I'll blame my headache, but it's just me being nuffy, really. What do we want? Southeastern High Speed is what we want. We want to look at scenarios here because, guess what? We've got, not that one, not that one, this one. We've got a 37.7 and this is out with the old. So we will pick up a white 375 and steal it away to go to its... Well, not really. It's actually going to get refurbished to come back as a blue one. And then we get in with the new, where, surprise, we come back with a blue one. After it recovered from its... Actually hurts to say that, you know. And then we have Risky Rescue, where the Class 37 is going to pick up a 375 from Faversham and stable at Gillingham Depot for engineers to look at. Additionally, in this one, you do get some services. So let's pop over and have a look at the services. So if you've got Northern Transpennine, there is one additional service for the 47 Blue. So we'll have a look at that. And that's running a double header with the 47 and a 37 to drag a train away to... That is getting hard to say. On the 395, you now get two liveries. So you get the blue one that we had before and the new white and yellow one, which is the old white and yellow one. Oh, that's so confusing. Anyway, you can run either of them to your heart's content and you will see a mixture of them running up and down the line. A bit of different visual stuff. We also have the 37/7, which is the new one. And this isn't just delivery for those people who keep saying that. It's not. It's actually different. I'll show you in a tick. This one we are going to drive just briefly. So we've got a bunch of services for this one. And they're basically all about picking up trains and taking them places. So why don't we jump into yard prep for the moment. Let's have a look at this one and we'll have a look at the new 37. We're not going to go terribly far, but I do want to show it to you, and I'll show you in the cab, which is a little bit different to what we had before. And I am running a early access version. This beast should be up and running for you pretty soon. So consoles, I think it's probably, actually I'm trying to get on the master key there. Consoles, it's probably actually out now, but not on PC yet. That's a bit later today. So let's get reverser, couple to formation 8 vehicles. Where is it? Ah, there's two down there. Which one do we want? Do we want the obvious one on our road? No, of course it's not. Okay. Well, inside the cab, as you can see, we are quite a bit more modern looking than we were before. Same punsy horn though. Oh, I'm sorry if you're a pommy and it's a punsy horn, but it is a punsy horn. Hey, that's interesting. Can't actually get up high enough to turn on my instrument lights. Well, route indicator lights, and we'll just have to use the key for that. I shall have to report that. I think I want to stop here before I get to this diamond crossing, I suspect. Since it's probably not set for me and it'll derail me because I'm not paying attention. Alright, outside the train we do have this rather magnificent livery, and the differences on the train itself, the headlights are in a different place, the lamp bracket up here is in a different place, the stickers are in a different place, we've got this new connector here, and we've got, most importantly, if I can get onto it, there we go, we've got a new coupler for coupling up to locomotives, funnily enough. Alright, let's just hop down here and flip him over. Does that work? No, of course not. It's such an old bug, I do wish they'd fix that really. But you know, I've gotten used to it. Am I stuck? No, it's because I'm still inside the train, aren't I? That's okay, I'm on the 8 key now. Told you I had a headache. There goes another one, stealing that train. Come back, you thief. Alright, let's get this one into reverse. And we should get up nice and high so we can see its exhaust, because we're going full fang. You know that, don't you? Here we go. Got quite a nice exhaust that starts out white and then goes kind of browny grey black. I better get off the fang there or we're going to crash into that train. Did I set the points right? I did. Let's go with him. Fortunately, it has a very good independent brake. Let's just wander down there. Oh, what? I'm stuck at an invisible wall. Oh, no. That was pretty crappy camera work, if I do say so myself. I'm happy to take credit for that pretty crappy camera work, really. Prepare to mate. Here we go, closing in. We are watching the natural rhythm method. Kerplunk. Brakes on. Alright, now in the cab of this thing we have an indicator. So step 1 in the electric train, step 2 in the electric train, step 3 in the electric train, and we are connected. And we have brake continuity. Lovely. Alright. Let's go into forward. Let's just check the MIP. Because of course none of these points will be set the way we want them. Because, you know, that would be too easy. Oh, it's one of these diamond thingies where you can go from any direction to any other direction. And then that one. That's about it. Alright. Yep, we'll slip. But anyway, it does look quite pretty inside with its newly refurbished gauges and controls and things. Not often you get to see an electric train being dragged around by a diesel, I suppose. This one's going to its doom. How did we say that before? Doom. We're in a carriage. Novel. You'll notice the step 1 light has lit up there, so I'm braking both with the diesel and the electric train, which is good. Stop up here, I'll show you the different steps before we set back. Can't quite get a position where I can see them both. That's okay. Step 1. So at about 50 odd percent we go to step 2. At full service we go to step 3. Fair enough. Alright, let's bring these back down again just so we can start releasing the brake. And wait for 1 minute. Delightful. No path set yet, so I don't know where we're going. So we'll just have to go outside. Actually, why don't we do it the old-fashioned way? Let's get up and actually go outside. Whee! There it is, the rail operations group. Be careful not to stray too close to the main or I'll get run over. So it is quite a nice looking livery. It would have been not impossible to do in the livery designer. Well, actually, I suppose it is impossible, actually, because this part of it's reflective. So it's just, I don't know if they polished the steel or if it's some kind of overlay or what, but it is what it is, and you can't do that in livery designer. Alright, let's leave the door open because it sounds better. Brakes off, and off we go. While that's actually trying to start to move to push against its own brakes, we'd better come up here and do something about these points. That looks about right to me. Don't want to go too far though, because there's a signal. There's another one of the white ones that has yet to meet its maker. What are we doing down here? If I go to the other end, I end up in the middle of this train. It's fair enough, I suppose. Cruising down here. We actually get to take it out in the main? No, we're just gonna uncouple it. There we go. I'll just take it down here and uncouple it like it's asking for, and that'll be the end of the video, I think. Because that's really about all I want to show you with a headache. I will get this lot into the streaming schedule. Oh, listen to that. The electric brakes work. How good was that? I really like that. That's clever. Close enough. Wait for 1 minute. No, we're not going to do that. We're just going to come over here and we're going to admire the magnificence of the Euro Phoenix. Do you know what? I once worked in an organisation where we had a server that actually caught fire. And when we replaced the server, the people decided to call the new one Phoenix. Only they spelt it wrong, so forever we had a server called Phoenix. It's pretty clever. Chris, if you're out there, hats off to you, mate. Phoenix. Good one. Anyway, I'm outie. So there's a bit of gameplay to be had. Probably about 25, 30, maybe even 30 hours of additional gameplay that you didn't have before. You get a few new locomotives. So this one, the Railbow, and the green ICE-1. And you get the SDAC E70 on the Cajon Pass route. So there you go. If you like it, and if you don't. It's entirely up to you. If you've got any comments or you need some help, chuck it in the comment field below and I'll see what I can do to help you out. That's all from me, and I'm going to go and take myself some Panadol and go to bed. See you later. Bye.